Alex has been dedicated to conservation and the environment since 1968. Prior to being involved with Audubon, he was involved with the Riverkeepers, an organization which maintains the quality of water in New York State, particularly the Hudson River.
We raised our family on the Hudson River in a place called Tompkins Cove. And in the course of that, got really caught up in the Hudson River environmental movement almost, because that's really where environmental laws started.
Alex has been a board member since 2001 for Audubon New York, and since that time he has had all sorts of leadership roles with us, including being our board chair.
Connie Arstoff asked me to join the board, and I have such a high regard for him.
Well, when it comes to National Audubon, he's been on every one of their committees. He's been on conservation, art, finance, and development. Someone who has been in the investment field, as he has, and very successful, chooses to come up to Eagle Bridge and run a farm and get his hands dirty inspires you immensely.
We bought the farm in 1977 as a weekend place, and it morphed into, over time, a going operation. We want to enhance grassland birds here. We've been doing that since 2001 by not mowing most of the fields until early August. One or two fields particularly, we wait until usually the middle of August so that all the birds are fledged. Now there's a lot more we can do, but by doing that on maybe 50 acres of land, if you came through here in May and saw what comes out of the grass, it's marvelous. And these birds weren't there when we bought the place, because these fields were being mowed early.
Landowners like Alex serve as a demonstration point for grassland bird conservation throughout the state. His neighbors and adjacent landowners to see this kind of conservation on the land, it encourages them and shows them that it is possible, that it's not too difficult, and that we can find a way to compromise between working lands and grassland habitat. Over 85% of New York State is in private ownership. So we can work all we want with public landowners, and we do. We partner with public landowners a lot to put habitat on the ground, but we can't do this without private landowners like Alex.
He's a father and a grandfather, and he wants his grandchildren to love the land and protect it, and to really be good to birds. Alex and his wife Maureen are both very conservation oriented.
It's a great honor to get this award. I love being in the country. I love every part of it. I could give you all sorts of good reasons that have to do with preserving our natural resources and all the rest of it, which are also true, but the fact is I just love being out in nature.